Okay, so I am going to do a quick redo of the stream that I did yesterday because I didn't realize how bad it was glitched, and it was giving me issues on my side, but then it was even worse on the actual broadcast. So I am just going to go through and do a quick run through of the realm, some of the stuff that we're working on, some of the stuff that we've done. So could get an idea of where we're at right now, and we've actually came a really long way from the start of everything. But we're gonna go ahead and do this as soon as it turns daytime again, because we just loaded in. It's almost night, and I don't want to deal with it. Oh no. Okay, somebody's on the stream with me. See if I can do this quick enough. Wake up! 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 Ah! All right. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to go through. We're going to start over here. I'm going to try to do as quick as I can because the last one was a little lengthy and I was really distracted. But this is going to be the marketplace that I'm working on right now. It's kind of at the end of my new district, and it's one of the main streets. This is my cousin's villa. It's very lovely. It's very nice. His villa in my area. So pretty modest, but he hasn't moved really anything in yet on this side. We're still heavily working on the realm itself. I haven't gotten into any much like role play moments. Usually with my daughter because she loves to like do in-game role play and stuff. So this is her bakery. So she has a currency that she uses, which right now we're using coal, so she could trade it with the villagers, which I think is pretty cool. She has fresh dairy at her bakery, so she can make cakes and everything. She has a little employee there that got stuck in there that we keep in there because why not? And then, of course, menu items, tabletops. Really liking the smooth stone for the pathways. And then the cobblestone is mostly like the streets. We've got the drive-in that she has there. It's not functional yet, but we're thinking about making it functional. Right now, she has her pay window. She's very specific. You have to pay at this window, and you have to pick up at this window. She doesn't allow shenanigans at her bakery. This is going to be a road, so this will be interesting to see before and after once I'm done with that. And then I'm thinking about putting like a Senate building right here, but I'm not sure how that's going to go or if I'm still going to do that. One thing I showed on the other stream that I really liked was this. It was originally a concrete builder, but I used it. I've repurposed it to make it a bridge builder, and this is going to be sending this bridge across the way, so that way I'm not having to mess around with it from the ground because it's going to be a higher bridge. So I think this is going to be really cool. It's going to be kind of an intercontinental bridge. So looking for that. This is kind of just like our bougie downtown area. You got the camping supply store over here. We've got a library here. It's not done in the progress, obviously. With this one's going to be 2 stories. Really excited for this. This is part of the way that I'm migrating my citizens over to this area from my original area, which has become pretty. Hey, get away from that! It's been pretty successful, so that's cool. This is acting as the town center because of the bell, but this is the church, and so obviously you saw the distress popping up from the lector, so that means that the preacher lector guy is not being able to connect with this node for some reason. So he's probably blocked somewhere. A lot of people have been getting stuck in the boats, so This guy, we have him leveled up to apprentice, so this is how we were able to get the bell with the 36 emeralds. Of course, can continue on, but served its purpose so far. This was the original design that I had for all of these buildings, and then I decided not to make them uniform and just kind of make them their own thing. But again, really cool that the people were able to migrate in here because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that or not since they were too far away in my original portion of my village. You can tell my cousin's architecture on his end is super amazing. He has that ancient Roman vibe, and like it's a Greco-Roman type of structure design that he has over there, which is really really cool. Mine is just more functionality, so I've been trying to spruce it up a little bit because his looks so good. But when you're looking at this side, mostly it's for function. I like the butcher shop over here. I like everything to kind of make sense. Oh, look, see, look, they're happy. They're in love. Super weird and creepy because my villages are from the swamp, but I don't know if that's how all these villages are in this area or it's just mine, but mine looks super creepy and super swampy. Swamp type people. So it's weird. But again, multiple jobs, multiple things in this part of the city, which I really like. It's really helping the city to kind of become what I want it to be. This is another part of my movement. We had a bunch of villagers in here that fell into there and continued to populate, and then we just let them all out and they kind of migrated over. But this is the actual old downtown area. You can see where we were at a minute ago with the repurposed concrete maker over there. Get the cemetery over here. There's going to be a really cool design that I'm starting to build right now. And I actually got the idea from a YouTube video, but I'm going to play that, to put that one there. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. We'll see that, later on. Bless you. But yeah, this is my original downtown area. My daughter was building a school out of multiple blocks. It's very beautiful. And then we've got this, the frogs, which I thought was cool, especially because we're a swamp of people. But don't fall in holes, little. Okay. Yeah, so we got that. Which station over there, which house, which I haven't messed with. This is kind of just like a random dock everybody can come to. That one's like our main dock. That's by the castle. That's pretty cool. Original flags before we started getting prints. So we have a bunch of different villagers, different jobs. Some of them are unemployed. Some of them are not. It's our original town center when I first got the little town here, and I built it up from basically nothing. So, original building. That's an original building. You can tell which ones are the original ones. Obviously, it has the original Minecraft build types. And then I just kind of spruced it up a bit. I'm not done with this even, but obviously get sidetracked pretty often. So, working on all that. Got the stables. Got my actual castle that is not really looking like a castle out on the outside, but I'll fix it later. I got my awesome throne. It's one of the first things I built here, which is pretty awesome. Got my outside area. So this is when I first made the place. It was just literally just this outside area that I worked on. And then I don't have any streams with it or anything, so it's kind of hard to imagine, but then I had this right here. This was my original house when I first started the game. So all my stuff and original functional stuff is in here, and then of course the villagers have taken it over. Original bed and everything in there. And then I have a little bed area. That goes to the upstairs. It follows around that side out to the archery post, and then We have obviously our two guards. They don't do much. Pretty lazy. We've got the stables, the outside area. So this goes directly to my personal quarry, and then this comes back up. Archery post up here. Pew pew pew. When we got raided at one point, it was really cool because I was actually shooting the invaders from up here, which is pretty cool. Then we have our standing army royal guard bedroom here. And this comes around back to the main hallway that walks up. So again, if you go down here, it's back to the throne room. So I could do my business over here with the citizens and then run back up stairs to my room. Again, that's the door that we just came through. We got my my daughter's room. Just had a creeper attack not too long ago, so it's kind of a mess in here. They have their cats and stuff, and my two youngest daughters, well, younger daughters, have been sharing it. And then my teenage daughter, this is her room, even though she doesn't play with me very much anymore, but that's hers. And then we have my actual room, which we're probably going to sleep in tonight. I have a room up here, the enchanting table and everything. My cousin's actually been on it. Usually I'm the one that's telling everybody to go to bed. We have some like banner things, paintings and stuff. So got a good view of the whole place from my whole swamp, like Shrek over here. And then I got pretty much, you can see everything on here. You can see my downtown area. Usually it's not rendering all the way out there right now, but you can usually see some of like my statue over there on the bridge from the border and some of my cousin's buildings. But it doesn't look like it's rendering out that far right now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Totally missed the water. I was aiming for the water. Couldn't tell. Yeah, dock area. This is cool. We built this one up so that we kind of protected against raids, because we were getting raided a lot when we started this realm. But everything's good. I'm actually gonna, you know what, I haven't done this yet, but I'm gonna take the boat because we already saw what it looks like on that side. I had to pay for these cookies, just for the record. Do you have any boats? Alright, well, I guess we're not going to take the boat, but we could take the boat all the way around, and we have a cool river that basically divides our borders. And it's actually really cool. I really love this setup. When we first started this realm, I wasn't sure how that was going to work with us being so close together. But it actually came out really cool, because now we're kind of working together on builds, and it's kind of like the same nation but two different nations in a sense. These cookies are not going to fill me up. I'm going to have to slaughter some cows or something. Oh, slaughterhouse. Great idea. I really love the bank, because the bank, I made it out of copper, like copper tiles, I guess, cut copper. And I love how it's aging, because it starts, I don't have any new blocks that I put down, but it starts with like obviously copper, but it looks like a very like elegant block at first, and then the elegant block ages over time. But I still even like the color when it ages too, so it's cool. But let's go this way real quick. I just gotta go talk to the butcher. Gotta talk to a man about a steak, and then we'll go over to my cousin's area, Brandon, because I really love what he's doing with his area. I really do. So, just need something to fill me up, man. Yeah, but this is a butcher area. These are all the individual homes that I'm building. These are more uniform. My daughter's growling. The baby's growling. Ah, you did growling, baby. But you can see I haven't finished all of these yet. I'm putting the roofs in still, and then I was gonna have my cousin pitch them because I just like the way he pitches it. For whatever reason, he does a better job than I do when it comes to that. His looks a lot better than mine. Yeah, so obviously still need some roofing on these, but for the most part, they're pretty uniform. This one's actually going to be a shop area, so this one's a little bit different. It's not quite uniform on this one. And then it comes into the like Venice vibes type of housing with the colorful houses. Still, again, some roofing that needs to happen on them, but for the most part, there's just people everywhere now. It's like flooding with our population has basically just completely, like, if not tripled, either doubled or tripled on here. So I'm liking that. The goal is to kind of get some people to start migrating over to my cousin's spot, because he didn't start with a pre-built town, so he has zero population. We tried to migrate some people over previously by boat, but it didn't work, from one of the other cities on the map. But Department of Labor and Census. This is kind of my immigration office. That's what I have it set up as, and I'm going to make it functional at some point. But this is really cool too. I really like this. My cousin wanted to do more of like a Venice vibe, because we had the river between us. And so we decided to do it on both of our sides, so that way it looks more legit. And it does. It looks really cool the way that it's built up. But yeah, these little houses, these are basically just villager houses, so they're not really functional in terms of, like, they don't have a stove or anything else that they can utilize. But they do have garages too, which I thought was really cool. I really love that we did that. And then we have the border over here. See, some of the citizens are starting to migrate that way, which is I'm really hoping that they just continue on, because that's the goal. But yeah, this is my statue that I built. I get a lot of inspiration from things online, and then I try to rebuild them, which is a lot harder because, a lot of people have their builds in creative mode, so sometimes they're a lot more elaborate, or they're easier to build when you're on creative because you can fly around. This realm is 100% survival. Like, you could still, if you jump in here and start doing stuff, you can get achievements, but yeah, it's 100% in that. I'm gonna take one of the boats over here. I like this texture pack too, by the way. I think this is just the realistic or natural texture pack, and I think I might have the I guess it's like a medieval one on there too. But this is what I was talking about before with the river. So the river's really cool, because you could take it all the way around. And as you can see, this isn't done yet on this side, but this is going more into like the area that I was talking about before. This is going back towards my initial village. You can see the border with my flags on it. Those are the new flags after we got the prints. But you can take that, and that goes all the way back that way. We're gonna take it this way. We're gonna go back to my cousin's area, which is again the more Roman, Greco-Roman type of. I say Greco-Roman just because of the architecture, but it's Rome. We're very happy about our Italian and Roman heritage, so we often reflect that in pretty much everything we do. Specifically Minecraft. Our citizens have a habit of getting stuck in boats. These are the original. This is what we're trying to make the whole kind of river look like. Is this right here? Which again, my cousin's just been doing an amazing job when it comes to just the visual aspect of it. It just looks great. I really, really love his style. Especially with the roofs too. Like you can tell he puts a lot of detail and time into that. That's going to be... I was going to do the Christ the Redeemer build. I don't know how easy that's going to be in survival mode, and I think I put it too high, so I'm thinking about knocking it down a bit from there, but keeping the proportions. This is probably the coolest build in my opinion, just because, again, 100% survival mode for one, for two, just the amount of materials that it takes, and for three, in Minecraft, as you know, if you play Minecraft, it is very, very hard to get kind of that symmetrical or circular vibe going. But it's so like perfect. Like I just love the way that he did this. And so for me, this is my favorite one. His favorite one's up there, which is still amazing too. I thought I really love that one too because at night you can see. At night, you can see the. In the morning, you can see the sun coming up, which is really cool. There we go. Hey, don't grab that. That's mine. And so as you can see, obviously the sun comes up on this side over here. This is the east side, and my place is over there on the opposite side of this hill, and so when the sun comes up you can see it if you're in the downtown area rising like right over the I forget if it's the Pantheon or the Parthenon. I always get them confused, but really cool. We'll go up there right now actually, but it's really cool. I just love his designs. Whoa. Baby distraction. Also, I try not to like mess with anything on his side. It doesn't even matter if it's like a tree. I'll try not to. Stop it! I'll try not to knock anything off. And if I do, like if I knock a tree down or something, if I absolutely have to, then I'll try to plant like two different ones. Sorry, baby is going crazy right now. Hey, what's going on? Are you tired? What's up? What are you doing? She's like ninja dived. Oh, and then the dog's stuck. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get this. See that parkour ninja status? Okay, back up here. So yeah, it looks great. I love it. So you can see my whole city from up here, which is really cool. It's my old school downtown. Oh, he got it. The dog got it. Don't worry about the dog. He's got it. Yeah, obviously a lot of work that needs to be done. I think I'm going to do a before and after up here. Just looking down and seeing kind of what it looks like right now, unfinished. And then I'm going to come stand up here again once it's done, and so we can see just the difference between it. But as you can see, a lot of time, effort, materials. Hi, the baby. Hi. Hi. What you doing? She's crazy but happy. Um, functional aqueducts, and then bathhouses over here, bath room and baths over here, and then again Colosseum. Which again, I just love it. It's so like I like things that are symmetrical for whatever reason, and so it's very symmetrical. I honestly don't even know how he did this. Like, just I don't know if he just thought it through, like, just thought it and did it, or what he did as far as, like, mathematical calculations, because it's just perfect, in my opinion. And then, of course, this is another area that he's just started building on, and it's crossing over into this other side of the river, um, which I wasn't going to do anything with it, so I was cool with him taking this whole part over, and I'm really interested to see what he's gonna do. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. What's going on over here? This is probably what he's working on right now. Yep, there's a bed and everything over here, so I guarantee that's what he's doing. Oh, this is gonna be a cool before and after, because I have no idea what he's actually doing over here. This is really cool. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing over here. I couldn't even tell you or begin to tell you, but looks like he's cleared a lot of land, and it looks like he has something big planned. So I'm really excited to see what he does there. I really love this build, this realm too, because I don't know why I always get scared with these because I feel like they're actually gonna cut me. Um, but no, I was gonna say that the I really like this realm because there's multiple people on here and they're all doing kind of their own thing, and so everybody has kind of the freedom to do whatever type of designs or whatever that they want to do, but at the same time, like we're all like kind of working together and still, you know, having it's like different kingdoms, but it's also just totally different builds and totally different styles, and um, really anybody can do whatever they want on here, which is pretty cool. We just don't like mess with each other's stuff, obviously. Like go and check stuff out. But what, baby? This is my little villa in my cousin's land. What are you playing? What is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. This is Ranger's house over here in my cousin's area. This is my cousin's villa. It's master suite. Which again, just the architecture and the ideas that he has is amazing. Like you can really get and then this too. You can really get like the Roman vibe from it, even though like I like to whenever I do a Roman build, obviously in creative, I like to use quartz blocks, quartz pillars, just the different ones. Um, and they look really good, and I think it gives it a good Roman feel. But obviously, in survival mode, it's hard to obtain that much quartz. So I think it's really cool that he's used the sandstone. Oh, that's cool. And I got an enchanting table over here. That's awesome. Hey, baby. I'm gonna go to my place real quick, and then we're gonna go check out Ranger's place. Hey, baby. Yay, there's a cow out. Oh, where'd the cow go? Oh, there he is. There you go. Let's do this. Oh, the baby. Tired. Okay. Ah. Oh, come here, the baby. You tired? Here, lay down on this soft pillow. Okay, the baby. Lay down. Okay. So last part I wanted to check out. Maybe once everything's done too. Oh, and I really love these. These are some of his newer designs too. Those ones have they're a little bit more spacious. I'm gonna go over here anyway. I really like these because these are kind of like a little casita village type of deal, but they're very Encanto vibes on here, where you have like the different rooms. It's like a little hacienda village. Or hacienda, where you just have like the areas, I guess, more surrounded. It's kind of like a little castle, I guess you could say. But I like this design. That's pretty cool. Let's see. what that is down there, but I'm looking for something very specific right now. You tired? Come here, the baby. Shh. Okay. All right. So, all right, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so you kind of almost have to do this in the daytime. If you haven't seen this before in any of the other streams, this is really cool. Oh. I messed this up last time when I was using it. I'm gonna pick it up when I do it, when I go by it. Look, what's this? So this will take like an hour, but it's really cool though. When I was talking about achievements, this is definitely something that will get you an achievement. Again, since everything's in survival mode, obviously the achievements haven't been disabled. So this is just really cool because, I mean, it's a long ride, but the fact that this was completely done by Ranger, the fact that he did this is just incredible. Like, this is like this is like thousands of blocks to get to the end. At least 1,000 blocks, I know, because his place is like over 1,000 blocks away from where ours is at. So while this is going through and you're enjoying the scenery, I'm gonna go put this baby to sleep and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So hopefully we weren't waiting long. Should I go put the baby to sleep? But, huh. Oh, I had to drop that the other day. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why is there just a random ingot there? But, so this is Ranger's Place. Again, just just the time that it takes to design something like this. This is obviously all deep slate. I love this. This is amazing. I love this entryway. This is my favorite entryway in the game, I think. In this realm. You just like walk in and it's just epic. And then his flags too, obviously. The zombie villager. Just an enormous structure. I don't have like a whole lot to say about this area, like because I think that it's just so epic that there's not a whole lot you can really say about it. You have to just kind of visually see it. But like this whole area, Ranger and Tommy have really done a great job on this area here. That's my favorite spot. Is the natural spot. You can't really tell right now, but it's really well. It's really cool because this is all obviously natural, but like just look how many flowers there are though. I like to do a lot of things with dye and like um, just like dyed concrete. Lately I've been building with concrete on this realm just because I think it's like the best looking, sturdiest block. But there's just flowers on flowers and flowers. There's like rows and rows and fields of flowers. I call it the tiger patch. But this realm itself is, or this area of the realm itself is like really, really gorgeous. See if we can get it to clear up so we can see it. Apparently it's monsoon season. There we go. Like just honestly, it's like probably one of the most gorgeous parts of the map. And it's cool because we all started obviously at the spawn point, but everybody just kind of went their own ways and built their own civilizations wherever that they wanted to. But there's really cool things on every level, on every area that we have is really cool and unique. I don't want to fall down from this height. That's also cool. I have to admit. Ow. And yet I still hurt myself. But like I was saying on the other video that I did, I think that there's just a lot of potential on here. Like there's so much more area. I could do like another video on. I have to break this. I could do another video on like just all the different areas that are not being inhabited right now that are actually really cool. Like I found some villages that were really cool, some like natural things that look really cool. There's like this waterfall, like lava waterfall that looked really cool. That's pretty much it. I ended the stream last time on my way back here. There's really not a whole lot more to look at yet. I really just wanted to kind of do like a before and after, because once we really build on this, I think it's going to really look cool. And even now, it just looks so much more different. So much more different. So much more. I don't know how to say that. It looks different. Infinitely different from the way that that it started. So it's really cool. It's coming along. It's just cool to see the different styles and different vibes just kind of coming together. But if you like it, or if you have any suggestions of what we should do with the route, let me know in the comments. Hopefully this video doesn't mess up between the console stream to the streaming service for Twitch, and then that getting uploaded to YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out and act weird like it did before. Seems like it's been a lot better this stream, so hopefully that has been resolved. But anyway, thanks for checking it out, and you guys have a great day. There's the dolphins. Wait. Maybe not. Wait. Missing the dolphins here. Alright, anyway. Take care.